We all know that being a teacher is highly time consuming, isn't it? Well, for that reason, eating in a healthy way, it is hard during the week. However, in order to be healthy, in order to function well in the classroom, we must to eat in a healthy way. So this is healthy eating for healthy teachers, and we, Ricardo and Orlando, are going to present this. As a agenda, we have first a warm-up activity, which is going to be a multiple choice question. Then how to eat in a healthy way, body fuel, micro and macronutrients, and some feeding tips also. And finally, an activity which is going to be a preparation of an strategic lunch. Okay, Orlando.
Okay, as my partner said, now we are going to start with the warm-up activity. We want you to look at the following images, guess, and then answer. We don't care about right or wrong answers, but the participation, okay? You will have 10 seconds to answer each question. First, we have meat, fish, and several kinds of legumes. What would you classify these meals? Five seconds. Okay, time's up. These meals are a good resource of proteins. Okay, now what would you classify these meals? We have pasta, we have oats, and bread. 10 seconds. Time's up. These would be carbohydrates or carbs in short. Last question. We have vegetables and fruits of all kinds. What would you classify these meals? Three, two, one. Okay, time's up. Fruits and vegetables are fine resources of vitamins and minerals. Now, what does our body need in order to work and feel properly? Ricardo?
Yes. First of all, let's talk about micronutrients. These micronutrients can be divided into two main groups. First, vitamins, and useful for keeping our cells in fine conditions and therefore working properly. When we were in our school days, we can recall the biology classes in which we learned about homeostasis, this inner balance. Yes, vitamins are key for that. Okay. Also, we have minerals, which regulate blood pressure, bone, and hormone production as well. So, vitamins and minerals. Okay, these are key micronutrients. Remember that what's important is to have a balanced intake of all micronutrients, a balanced one. Okay, it doesn't uh, matter if we just consume vitamin C, or vitamin D. The idea is that we consume all of them in a balanced way. So now we have the macronutrients.
Yes, macronutrients are three mainly. Carbohydrates, which are immediate energy resource. Then we have proteins that play an important role in muscle formation. And then we have fats, but we must focus on good fats since they play an important role in temperature regulation, and they are also energy resource at long term. Okay, big difference.
Yes, there is a big difference between good and bad, isn't it? So there are good and bad fats. The good fats are present mainly in avocados, eggs, coconut oil, salmon, and leafy green vegetables, and organic butter, for instance. And on the contrary, we have the bad fats, which are present in French fries, cookies, cakes, and processed meats as well. Sorry. And now
Here we have a document with several quick recipes in order to save time and energy. These are healthy snacks, so you will have this link at the description of this video. Now, some tips for having a balanced lunch. Imagine that this circle is the base plate in which we have lunch. If we apply these portions, like drawing an imaginary line pointing out 9 o'clock and 20 past 12, we would have the recommended portions of each macronutrient in order to stay with energy and healthy. First, we have carbs, which is the smaller part of the plate. Next to it, there is proteins, and finally, we have fiber. Fiber is the same as salads. Think about fiber, vegetables, all right? Now, the main activity.
Yes. As a final activity, we want you to prepare your own meal, your own lunch. For this, you have to choose one of each ingredient that we have in the chart, like one carb, one protein, one good fat, and then you can choose as many as you like when we talk about fiber, vegetables, fruits, and that. So let's check some samples of this activity.
Yes, we want you to do something like the ring plate. Okay, this is balanced and nutritive since it has carbohydrates in the recommended portion, and same with proteins and fiber. This is not a good example since we have only carbohydrates. Okay, so this is what you should avoid. And you can also follow this example to make up your own mind and pick the ingredients that you like.
Yes. So you have the time that you want, but the idea is that you comment in the chat, in the comment box, what you choose. You have to choose, remember, one carb, one protein, one good fat, and fiber. Okay, and follow the sample that we showed, and it is in the slide here. Remember the proportions.
Yes. Okay, in brief, and in order to have a healthy body, we should have a proper intake of vitamins and minerals, have a balanced intake of carbs, proteins, and good fats, avoid bad fats, or at least leave them for special occasions since they are delicious, but they are not that healthy. They are quite unhealthy, actually. And last but not least, sleep well and drink tons of water. These are the references where we picked the information, and that would be our presentation.
Yeah.
Thank you all.
Thank you.